It is 1937. The world is watching. Amelia Earhart is already the most famous female aviator on Earth. She was the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. That was 1932. She broke altitude records. She crossed the Pacific solo from Hawaii to California in 1935. Her name is synonymous with courage, with the frontier, with the impossible made real. But one record remains unclaimed, a circumnavigation of the globe along the equatorial route, the longest path around the Earth, nearly 29,000 miles. On June 1, 1937, Earhart and her navigator, Fred Noonan, depart Miami, Florida, aboard a Lockheed Model 10E Electra. This is confirmed. The plane is equipped with the most advanced navigation instruments available at the time. The mission is supported by the United States government, which deploys a naval vessel, the USS Ontario, and a Coast Guard cutter, the Itasca, along the planned route to assist with communication and navigation. By late June, they have covered roughly 22,000 miles. 22,000 miles. The journey is nearly complete. The final leg, from Lae, New Guinea to Howland Island, a tiny speck of coral, barely 2 miles long, sitting in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. 2,556 miles of open water with no landmarks, no radio towers, nothing. Navigation at this distance and this precision in 1937 is an act bordering on the impossible. On July 2, 1937, at 00 Zusor GMT, 10:00 a.m. local time in Lae, the Electra takes off from Lae Airfield. The weather is reported as acceptable, though not ideal. The plane is carrying maximum fuel, approximately 100 gallons. It is the last time Amelia Earhart or Fred Noonan will be seen alive by any confirmed witness. For nearly 20 hours, the Electra flies east across the Pacific. Communication with the USS Itasca is attempted repeatedly during the flight. The Itasca's crew transmits weather reports and homing signals on the frequencies Earhart has been assigned. But from the Electra, contact is inconsistent. Earhart's transmissions come through, but she does not appear to be receiving clearly from the Itasca. This communication failure is documented in the Itasca's log. At approximately 7:42 a.m., Howland Island time, Earhart transmits, "We must be on you but cannot see you. But gas is running low. Been unable to reach you by radio. We are flying at altitude 1,000 feet. This transmission is confirmed by the Itasca's radio log. At 7:58 a.m., she transmits again. "We are circling, but cannot hear you." At 8:43 a.m. on July 2, 1937, the Itasca receives what is believed to be the final transmission from the Electra. Earhart's voice is described by operators as high-pitched and strained. The message: then silence. The Electra does not arrive at Howland Island. No visual contact is made. No further transmissions are received by the Itasca or any other vessel. Fred Noonan and Amelia Earhart have vanished. Within hours, the USS Itasca begins searching the waters around Howland Island. The ship's captain contacts the U.S. Navy. By the afternoon of July 2nd, a full search and rescue operation is being organized. President Franklin D. Roosevelt authorizes what becomes one of the largest air and sea searches in American history up to that point. 9 naval vessels and 66 aircraft are deployed. The search covers approximately 250,000 square miles of the central Pacific Ocean over 16 days. On July 18, 1937, the official search is called off. No wreckage, no bodies, no confirmed debris from the Electra, nothing. On January 5, 1939, Amelia Earhart is officially declared dead in absentia by a California court. Fred Noonan is also declared dead. The cause of their disappearance remains officially undetermined. The failure to find the aircraft sets off decades of inquiry, both official and unofficial. The most immediate and widely accepted technical analysis focuses on navigation error. The line 157337 in Earhart's final transmission refers to a navigational line of position, a sun line calculated by Noonan using celestial navigation. This suggests the crew knew approximately where they were relative to the sun, but could not pinpoint Howland Island's precise location. Many aviation historians and navigation experts conclude that a combination of radio frequency miscommunication, a possible calibration error in Noonan's chronometer, and deteriorating radio equipment caused the crew to miss Howland Island. Running critically low on fuel, the plane would have gone down in the ocean. This remains the most widely accepted explanation among mainstream aviation historians and the official U.S. government position. In subsequent decades, multiple private expeditions have re-examined the area. The International Group for Historic Aircraft Recovery, known as TIGHAR, has conducted over a dozen expeditions to Nikumaroro Island, formerly Gardner Island, approximately 350 miles southeast of Howland. TIGHAR has recovered artifacts they believe may be associated with a castaway presence, but no confirmed wreckage from the Electra has been recovered at this site, and no DNA or biological evidence has conclusively linked Earhart or Noonan to the island. In 2017, a photo surfaced briefly in media claiming to show Earhart and Noonan on a dock in the Marshall Islands. It was subsequently identified by a Japanese blogger as having been published in a Japanese book in 1935. 2 years before the disappearance. The photo was effectively discredited as evidence of a post-disappearance sighting. The official record closes with a single line. The search is over. The questions are not. No official conclusion has ever identified what happened to Amelia Earhart. Three major theories continue to be debated. Theory 1, open ocean crash and sinking. This is the most widely held view among aviation historians. Fuel exhausted, unable to locate Howland Island, the Electra ditched into the Pacific Ocean and sank rapidly. Given the depth of the ocean in that region, thousands of feet, recovery would be extraordinarily difficult even with modern technology. Proponents argue this is consistent with the last transmission, the fuel load, and the absence of any confirmed land-based evidence. Theory 2. The castaway hypothesis. Investigators at TIGHAR have long argued that Earhart and Noonan may have landed on Gardner Island, now Nikumaroro, an uninhabited coral atoll within range of their last known position, and survived for an unknown period as castaways before dying. This theory is supported by some artifact evidence and a partial skeleton discovered on the island in 1940, though the bones were subsequently lost. Recent forensic analysis of measurements taken before the bones disappeared has suggested, but not confirmed, a possible match to Earhart's physical profile. This theory remains unproven. Theory 3. Capture by Japan. A fringe theory, and it must be emphasized, unproven, suggests Earhart and Noonan were captured by Japanese military forces in the Marshall Islands while on an intelligence-gathering mission for the U.S. government. No credible documentary evidence has ever been produced to substantiate this claim. The U.S. government has consistently denied it. Historians broadly regard this theory as unsupported, though it persists in popular culture. No physical wreckage of the Lockheed Electra has ever been officially confirmed recovered. 88 years have passed since Amelia Earhart's voice crackled over the Pacific and then went quiet forever. The sea has given back nothing conclusive. No engine, no wing, no instrument panel. The ocean is deep and patient and silent. What we know for certain, she flew. She pushed further than almost anyone of her era believed a person could go. And somewhere over the Pacific Ocean on July 2, 1937, something went wrong. What exactly happened remains officially unresolved. In 2020 and beyond, ocean mapping technology has improved dramatically. Several deep-sea search initiatives have proposed scanning the seafloor near Howland Island with modern sonar. None have yet produced confirmed results. The case remains open in the minds of researchers, historians, and the family of aviation. Earhart's legacy is not defined by the mystery of her disappearance. It is defined by what she chose to attempt, and what her attempt meant for every person told the sky was not for them. But the question endures. And until wreckage is found, or evidence is confirmed, the honest answer remains the same. We do not know. If you've followed this investigation this far, subscribe. We are not done asking questions. Next episode, a ship departs in calm waters. The crew vanishes. The vessel arrives at port, completely empty. The Mary Celeste, coming soon.